Hey, ARESxGOD here, and what can I say about this episode? Was just so fun. Denji being Denji, and he wins. He finally gets what he wanted all along from Himeno, but also loses at the same time, and maybe something more with the next episode. But I really liked how they got out of that floor or the stomach of the devil. Makima makes an appearance, and yeah, just this episode felt like a movie. Honestly, I don't like a short movie. It had everything, just the action, the characters, the party after, and also the secret of being the best devil hunter. Somehow it had everything. So let's get into it and talk about it now. Picks up straight from last week with Denji jumping into the mouth of the mouth inside of the stomach, or however you wanna call it there, and starts cutting and cutting and yeah. Let's just say guts were flying around, and I really liked it. He even gets deformed, also kind of breaks an arm. At some point, even his neck gets twisted. But what I really liked, how crazy he was there. We saw it in that episode with the leech demon, and I'm gonna ask it again: is it a combination of Denji being Denji with the way his life has been so far, him being really crazy, or is Pochita, the Chainsaw Devil, having some influence also on him, changing him, not just his physical appearance but also his mental state? And power is IQ, and we're gonna get to that. She knows that maybe just because of her being the blood devil, knowing that Denji is gonna lose more and more blood, and then he's gonna get in trouble. But also, what was very curious, the Eternity Devil met the Chainsaw Devil before, because it said how far you have fallen, you are weaker now. So this is not their first encounter, which brings up a lot of questions about the past of Pochita as the Chainsaw Devil, which maybe that wasn't its initial form, this cute small doggy that we have seen in the first episodes and in the flashbacks also. And I have a ton of questions. Why do all the devils want the Chainsaw Devil right now, especially this Eternity Devil? But just the complete massacre that happened there. When he needed blood, he started even eating the Eternity Devil. So he was cutting the food and eating the food also at the same time. And again, one more flashback with Himeno and her master that taught her how to fight properly, or probably. And we have him saying, devils don't fear normal, civilized, earnest people or devil hunters. They actually use them against them, because when you fear the devils, they become stronger. And we have seen it in this episode with Arai being scared, with Himeno also succumbing to fear at some point, with Kobeni being the personification of being afraid, especially last episode. And even Aki at some point, he seems to be very normal, civilized. I don't know if Aki has an unhinged side, maybe we haven't seen it so far, but this is my impressions I have of him. And him saying that being crazy and just unhinged is the best way to fight a devil, because they don't know what to expect from you. Now, even Himeno, I see more of her trauma with how many partners she lost. She doesn't want to lose anymore. And even, especially Aki, she even proposed to him at some point to go in the private sector just to protect him, to get him away from the gun devil. But yeah, I knew he was instantly gonna flat out refuse. There's no way he's gonna let go of revenge, and this is why I think there's some unhinged side to Aki also, which we haven't really seen it. But the more I see, I really am starting to like Himeno more and more. She's just so fun, honestly, even more after the party, and we're gonna get to that now. back in the massacre that was happening there, Denji cutting left and right. Like I said, he got his neck twisted. Himeno even helps him, pulls him out of that state, pulls the cord again with her ghost devil. And I feel like, yeah, Denji deserves the Nobel Prize. While Power wanted it for her own shenanigans, I feel like he actually won it because he invents something that even today science has not been able to invent: a perpetual motion machine. Even saying, I'm a fucking perpetual motion machine. As in, losing blood, killing himself by eating the blood again, and continuing the cutting. Just perpetual motion machine. So yeah, the Nobel Prize will be Denji's. Sorry, Power. Somebody better came along. Now we see there's a small time skip there. We see all of them being exhausted, like very, very drained. Apparently, it's been 8 days since Denji started cutting. So yeah, that devil, his plan worked, but 3 days just non-stop cutting, definitely perpetual motion machine. All of them, like I said, exhausted. And I really like, I've seen it quite a few times also, at the Eternity Devil lost. And I don't mean lost in a contest of power, I feel like it mostly lost in a contest of willpower in this case. It even offers its heart. The pain was just way too much, offering, please kill me, no more, I've had enough. And Denji does just that, killing it. And that seems to be one of the most powerful devils we have encountered so far, and being defeated like this, I really like defeats like this. Just pain defeated this Eternity devil, and they finally get out there. And Denji even got the flesh bullet and felt really good, like yeah, the sky is bright, everything is good, we got this and this, but it finally hit him after all that time, and he passes out. Now Himeno took care of him throughout this episode, and even after that, saying, talking with Aki, saying kind of wanted to have a party with the entire team 4 being there, team building in a way, since they're complete now. But they have some complication with Arai and Kobeni thinking about quitting the public safety, feeling really guilty after them wanting to kill Denji, which makes sense. And I feel like a lot of people, even more last episode, I'm really curious, still gonna pose this question again. If this episode didn't happen and you were thrown randomly in that situation there in that room, which one would you be? How would you have handled that situation? And I said, I feel like a lot of us would have been Kobeni in that situation. I know everybody wants to be this Giga Chad, I'm a brave one, I'm gonna cut the devil, I'm gonna save everybody. But yeah, you're gonna be a Kobeni, let's be honest. Let's be honest there. So yeah, of course they're gonna feel bad after everything that happened, and they should, wanting to kill your colleague, wanting to kill somebody else just to save yourself. But in that moment, like that, fear just takes over. Of course, doesn't excuse the behavior, but it is what it is. So it makes sense why they're feeling really guilty right now. And Himeno, even Aki made a point, hey, you also wanted to kill him. Yeah, but youngsters should not be this sensitive. So she has some unhinged side to her also. And I really like how playful she is, or this defense mechanism she has with how she just brushes everything aside. And I really think this party did them wonders after this. Now, Aki also wants to invite Makima because he wants some information from her, but they also have to have this party this week. The reason why she's going to Kyoto to get some reinforcements, since more devils are coming after Denji. Now, that might be some foreshadowing, something happening in Kyoto, and she gets a bit serious finally. Hime, all the playful things aside, she finally asks the questions. what do you think Denji is, and even asking why is Makima so interested in him? Does she know? Can we also find out? And these are very good questions. I have them myself. What's the secret with the chainsaw devil with Denji? Where are other devils after him? Especially after what the Eternity Devil said. You're weaker now. They've met before. Why? How? Where? When? You know, all of the questions. And yeah, this was pretty much the first half of the episode, which I really liked it quite a lot, and I really feel like this felt like a small movie in a way. Like it had everything. Not just the animation. The animation, we know it's looking great, and all of that, but just how it was structured. I really like this episode quite a lot. And now we have the party after everything that happened. All of them drinking. Put their power, just being power, wanting all of the food for her. I really like Power quite a lot. We also see some of the other members there. Fushi saying that Power is a bit special with how rational she is. Well, to a point. His own fiend is not that friendly. We find out that Denji can't read kanji, but something reminds him of the kiss that he was promised. Himeno plays it off a bit, saying, yeah, a bit later, I need more drinks. I really like how cute she is when she gets like that, and plays with him. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Denji, of course, is okay with it. Why not? Also see here how they kind of want to keep secret with how Denji is his own weird situation, doesn't really have a contract. When one of the other members asked for the rookies to introduce themselves, even to reveal her contract, Aki was like, no, don't reveal her contract in public, which is a very good advice, especially for Denji and everything surrounding him. And he doesn't really remember his own age. When he said, I'm Denji, I'm 16 if I remember properly. So yeah, he doesn't really even know his own birthday. We know how fucked up of a life he has had from everything we have seen so far. And Jimeno was even more surprised when she heard that he's only 16. Have you drunk anything? Arai being very nervous. I'm starting to like Arai a bit more. Throughout this entire thing, he's just being in a constant state of shock. Honestly, Kobeni was in panic mode. He was in shocked mode there. Kobeni saying she's very shy, she's very cute, but you can tell she's feeling very guilty right now. She wasn't honest also, or at least she didn't want to talk about it, saying she wants to keep her devil a secret. Now, is her devil that important, or was she just following the advice she probably got also from Aki, maybe before everything that happened so far? But I'm curious what kind of a devil she has. And I saw all the memes with her devil being the sloppy blowjob devil, which maybe, I don't know if that's a meme or not, but hey, at least so far we don't know what kind of a devil she has. Now, what really struck me a bit, which kind of says a lot, how all of them are very comfortable with losing people. Even Fushi saying they lost a recruit right now, they died. How okay they were all of with death, how comfortable they are around it with losing people, how it's something just normal. Even though they know the severity of it, it's just part of the job. We see Kobeni again being very scared. Himeno just goes all over Denji over there. And we find out she is more than playful. Apparently she kissed everybody there except all of the rookies. Denji started being very excited, finally getting his kiss there. And when he just said kiss, Makima shows up. What kissing? He went into panic mode, denying everything, but also at the same time wanting the kiss, not knowing what to do between two girls. Where he started when where he is now. He didn't want Makima to see or find out. Now Aki finally asks the question to Makima, hey, what's the deal with Denji? And he kind of gets a bet out of it. If you outdrink me, I'm gonna tell you. And even Himeno gets in on the bet. She outdrinks them very easily. Like, does alcohol even affect her? I feel like she drank. Both of them got drunk, like passed out on the table, and he was like, "Give me an." She had no problems with drinking there. Power being power, of course. Bragging about her IQ being 100. Is that high? Yeah. After that, when somebody said his was 134 or something, I remember mine is 500. Of course, she always has to be better than everybody. But I don't think she's gonna beat Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen with his IQ over there, if you guys remember that episode. But this is the moment we've all have been waiting, and especially Denji. He finally gets his kiss, Himeno kissing Denji. He liked it, it felt really good. The animation there of the kiss felt amazing, but then slowly something more was slipping down his throat. And Makima was also watching, so there are some more adding to that moment. But the thing that ruined it, she puked in his mouth. Himeno literally puked in his mouth. And he swallows it, because that's what you do. You swallow it. Denji being Denji Van Power saying, Denji swallows everything nutritious. And we see the flashback of him and Pochita rummaging through garbage, eating the food there with them being very poor, which, yeah, it's not out of the normal. But the ironic thing was when they were laughing at some rats eating the puke of some drunk guy over there. Nobody does that. Imagine being somebody like that and eating puke, and it cuts off. I really like the way they handle that scene, just directly with him swallowing the puke. Never laugh at somebody, you never know when you're gonna be in that situation. So yeah, he got his kiss, he won on that side, but at what price? What did it cost you? Insert your Thanos meme there. But hey, at least he bonded with Arai over the toilet with him puking. So yeah, that was a moment there. Makima also very generous. She paid for the entire tab there, but she still lost Denji because Himeno takes him to her house. Of course, her being still very drunk, him waking up just what, like where am I? Like somebody waking up in the middle of a desert after a hangover, and things are about to get interesting. She even kisses him again with some beer or juice, what she had in her mouth there, so he got a recompense after the puke. And teases him a bit with him liking Makima, and Aki also liking Makima, saying you can do better than that bitch. So she doesn't really like Makima. I'm really curious about that. What kind of reputation Makima has outside of everybody we have seen so far. She starts playing with him, teasing him a bit there, and whispering, "Hey, wanna do it?" And this scene kind of reminded me a bit of Grand Blue, one of the scenes. If you haven't watched Grand Blue, please watch Grand Blue. One of the best, if not the best, anime comedies out there. So next episode, is Denji gonna go that far? We're gonna have to see, or maybe she's just gonna pass out there and nothing is gonna happen and he's gonna be with blue balls. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, this was just such a good episode. Like, literally had everything. It felt like its own condensed story, the way it picked off from last week there. And also the ending here, just the old 80s style animation of it, just we're getting spoiled with the endings for this anime, how good they look, how different they are over here, just how much love and work and passion has gone into this anime. So yeah, again, an amazing episode. I'm really curious what you guys thought about the episode. And would you have still taken that kiss even though the puke happened? Let me know in comments below. And what was your favorite moment from the episode? And also all of the questions we have after this episode. It feels like every episode just leaves me with more and more questions. So let me know in comments below what you guys thought about the episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Chainsaw Man. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.